performance from United's point of view?
To be fair, Ole Gunnar knows Sam Johnson really well. He was at United as a kid in the academy, and he went up to him, gave him a fist bump there, realised what a great goalkeeper he is and saved. But hugely disappointing for United, just because I think that West Brom deserved at least, a point from the game. You'd have thought United, playing against a team in that position, they'd blow them away, and they didn't. Credit Sam Allardyce, the way that he set them up, they were a bit more positive. Diagne had a couple of chances in that second half where they probably could have even nicked the game. So I think for Ole Gunnar, he'll be disappointed that they didn't win the game, but they're still up into second place, which is a big improvement on where they've been in the past few years.
It is indeed. Well, it's time for a break, after which we will... Welcome back to Matchday Live. So it was goals shared and points shared at the Hawthorns today. Let's hear from both captains, starting with Kyle Bartley.
Kyle, many congratulations. That was a phenomenal effort by your team. You probably had the two best chances in the second half as well, even though they hit the post late on there.
Yeah, obviously we knew it was going to be a difficult game. I'm really proud of the commitment, the discipline the boys showed out there today. Every single one of them putting 110%, and that's what it's going to require from now to the end of the season if we're going to stay up.
The January signings all played, all made a difference today, but Okay Ikuzlu, clearly a very competitive player, doesn't like to lose, and then you've got Diagne up front who put himself about and scored a great goal.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic, all of them. Forget Ainsley as well. I thought Ainsley put in a hell of a shift today, and yeah, they've given us a real boost. I think all four of them. It was great to see all of them out there today and really performing at a high level.
Harry, just at the end there, but you thought you just about had it.
Yeah, we created a lot of chances. We created enough to win the game. Obviously made it tough for ourselves conceding a goal, which for me it's a foul. And then obviously at the end we huffed and puffed, and it's a great save by Sam, to be fair, and it's disappointing to come away with a point. We felt like we deserved more. We dominated the game. We played the game in their half. We created chances. They put blocks, cleared off the line. We can do more. For sure we can do more. We can improve. But it's disappointing.
Clearly disappointed to have not taken more from this match. But let's talk about the goals that did happen in the first half. And West Brom got off to a very fast start within 83 seconds, Owen.
Yeah, Glenn made a good point. You said, they had to start to find a way to start winning games, and they were more positive. This is a minute in, they're really trying to put a bit of pressure on United. Great ball back for Gallagher, who was terrific in the game. And Diagne with a great header. Really just taxed that ball. Lindelhof doesn't, and that was a brilliant start for West Brom.
Yeah, really good, and he's their new signing, and he had a huge impact on this game today. But then, of course, Bruno Fernandes, Glenn, does what Bruno Fernandes does best.
Shaw gets to the byline, clips it back, a little pull back, and look, Fernandes wasn't playing at his best, he really wasn't, but he's got that sort of skill up his sleeve at any time, and it comes off his shin actually, but it doesn't matter, he's guided it in there off his shin and he's delighted, and they were back in the game, and you think, well, United are going to go on from there and dominate and win the game, but it wasn't that way. West Brom, they were very, very solid and actually ended up having two great chances themselves.
They did indeed. There was plenty of talking points in the second half, although we didn't see any goals, Owen. But should United have been awarded a penalty?
Well, Glenn and I were just talking about it here, and I think it's Ajayi gets the wrong side of Maguire. And when you get caught wrong side, they almost, it's always penalty. He gives it, and then in the end they go to the VAR. Look, he's offside there. Do they give offside or did they give it for the penalty? But I thought that was offside. He goes to look at the monitor and then overturns the decision, which I thought there was enough contact to still make it a foul.
Well, there's only one person to speak to when something like this happens, and that's former Premier League referee Dermot Gallagher. Dermot, hi there. Can you clear this up for us? Why was a penalty not given?
I didn't think it was a penalty anyhow, Sim. I don't think it's enough contact. But Owen summed it up there that I think even if Craig Pawson, when he went to the monitor and thought he was going to stand by his decision, I still feel that they defaulted back to the offside. You see the free kick taken. I think Maguire is just ahead of play. So either way, I think the penalty would have been defaulted back to the offside, because when you see the free kick taken, I think Maguire is just ahead of play. So either way, I think the penalty would have been wiped out.
But Dermot, why doesn't that's got to come first, isn't it?
I think you're right, Glenn. I think what should happen there, look, is it a penalty?
Yeah.
No, I'm not sure. Look at the attacking phase. And I think the process is tidy then. And you just say to Craig, restart with an indirect free kick to West Brom for whatever reason, whether they've concentrated on the penalty itself, then sent Craig over because they're convinced it's not a penalty and thinking he will be of the same belief.
Yeah.
It would have been untidy. But what you would say, you know, the working out is wrong, but the homework is correct.
You didn't think it was a penalty, no?
I didn't think it was a penalty, and what I would say, I don't think it's a penalty either way. I don't think it's a penalty for foul. I don't think it's a penalty because I think he's offside.
I love that. The working out was wrong, but the homework correct. Thanks, Dem. Thank you very much. Appreciate your input as always. United did, however, have more chances, didn't they, Owen, in this second half?
Yeah, as Harry Maguire said, they huffed and puffed, and Mason Greenwood came on, who I thought looked really good. That's a great save from Sam Johnson, and then a great clearance off the line. But to be fair, United had chances, but so did West Brom going the other way. I thought there was good chances in the game from both teams, but that's an unbelievable save from Sam Johnson at the end. It really is. And,
talk about full stretch. Yeah. A goalkeeper being at full stretch to get there. It was a wonderful save.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Well, you mentioned the United chances, but what about the chances that fell to West Brom as well?
Yeah, I mean, this is United. They get caught out here. This is poor defending from Harry Maguire. When is a centre-back going to just put it in row Z when it needs to go in row Z? De Gea does unbelievable to get back. I'm thinking Diagne's just going to play it in. This is a lovely little clip ball. This is a wonderful ball from Furlong. It is just sunny side up. Put it in the back of the net. And Diagne goes with the wrong foot, in my opinion. If he just goes with his left foot, he scores. Yeah. But Furlong's pass was incredible. It really was.
So overall, positives to take for West Brom, especially with the new signings all performing pretty well in the game. You could see the impact they made. A point perhaps doesn't make too much difference, but it gives them confidence going into the following games, which are important for them.
West Brom played exceptional. That's they played probably as good as they could do. Defended well, posed an attacking threat. And for United, look, it's not what they wanted, 3 points, but they're into second place, and hopefully they can hang on to that, or hopefully push for first.
OK, we'll see if they can. On that note, it's time for us to say goodbye. Glenn, Owen, it's been an absolute pleasure. Really enjoyed the afternoon.